Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Steve's here. I'm here. My name's Mike. Welcome back to 530 Gold Mining. Check it out. We got a special guest. This is Forrest. It's Israel's dad.
Yeah, my dad.
And we got Israel up there too. Ranger, of course. We are back out on the, I don't know, the forest patch, whatever we're calling this. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we're on the hillside in the middle of nowhere, trying to find some gold. Found some big gold last time. If you haven't watched that video, check it out. But we're gonna get rolling. Give us a few minutes to get started here, see what we can turn up. You gonna find a big one, dude?
A big nail?
A big chunk of metal?
Yeah, some sorts of big chunks of metal.
Yeah.
Hopefully big shiny yellow ones.
Yeah.
That's the game plan.
Steve's making sure he doesn't get shot.
Yeah.
Very visible today. Forrest is down there raking away. Yeah, we have. I'm not very, I don't know, not very bright today. Let's get going. There's gold to find. I'm not gonna hold out too much hope for this one because it seems like it's up in the duff. But it's a big target. It's a target, so we're gonna dig it anyways, right? Because that is the only way you're ever gonna actually find gold, is to dig every target. Because gold doesn't always sound the same. Alright, oh, there it is. 22, yeah, 22 shell. You know, this kind of area is tricky because, like, you can tell there's a lot of duff built up, right? Like, huge pieces of wood off this dead tree piled up through here. So, you know, gotta check, because if there's a big one, you'll probably hear it through some of this stuff, but probably not gonna hear any small things unless you wanted to move a lot of this. Oh, there we go. There's a target down in there. Move some of this up under here. There's just enough dirt mixed in with all this stuff that you really gotta investigate everything you're digging, even if you think it's just in the duff. Well, first nail of the day. I'll keep working. Alright, I found a chunk of conglomerate. It's making noise. Somewhere on this corner. Listen. Cool. Let's take it up the hill where it's safer to work and see if we can break this apart. That's pretty loud. There we go. All right, whatever it is broke loose. Yeah, no, no way, a piece of trash got stuck on it? A piece of iron? Wow, what a buzzkill.
That's a bummer.
Lame. I just found the teeniest little crystal. It's perfect though. No chips or nothing. Haha. Nice. He's first on the board for the day. Might still be the only on the board. Still working for my first one. Cool, cool. Good work, Steve.
Yes, sir.
As always, the one actually finding gold. The rest of us are out here just wandering around. We're working on it. Slow day so far.
Real quiet on the other hand, though. I mean, as far as after that, I'm not even digging much trash.
Yeah, we're just kind of we're working all the targets out in this area.
About it.
Yeah. Well, it's real trashy over that way, so if we ever get desperate, we can just start working in the trash pits and see what comes out of there. There's a subtle one. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. Let's get the duff off. We'll get real excited if it's still there. Ooh, okay. Starting to be more promising. Let's see if that moves it. I honestly can't tell. I don't think so. Let's pull it back for now. Okay, still there. And now it's getting kind of loud. Alright, looks like it's on the left side of the hole there, so. Whatever it is, let's try and get behind it in case it's something cool. That way we can pry it out instead of drag it out. We don't want to club it if it's a piece of gold. Alright, it's out of the hole. What do we got? Okay. First try. Wait a minute. That is a piece of gold. All right. Finally! 12:20. It's taking a little while. Finally on the board. Feels good. Well, it's a pretty slow day for everybody so far. It's about 1:30 and we don't have much to show for it. One piece for me, one piece for Steve, 0 pieces for Israel yet. We're gonna keep on working, but it might be time to kind of start pushing into some new areas up here and see what else might be locked up. It's pretty much what we did when we found these big pieces here. We hadn't really worked this area and decided, you know, stop here and try it first. So maybe that's what we do now. Go way down the hill? I don't know. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Just a little one. But on a day like today, can make all the difference. That's number 2. I dropped way down the hill. Most of the workings are up that way pretty far, so seems like maybe this was the right decision. Okay, I know people are gonna say this is fake, and I don't blame you, but digging trash, had another really loud target, didn't have the camera on because it has been slow today, and of course, picked up a few handfuls of stuff to get it out of the way, and it's just sitting there. Just sitting there. Wow, that's a cool looking piece. That's a rough one. Looks like it just broke off of something. Oh man, okay. Gosh, that really that makes it better. So much character in this thing. Jeez. Okay. Got it out of the hole. Pretty loud. Whatever it is. Huh. What the heck is it? It's not super heavy, but it sure does look like it's... There it is. Oh yeah, it's a specie. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's try and clean this. This one's definitely gonna need a soak in the acid, but check it out. You can see the gold popping through in a couple different spots there. See it? It's the shiny stuff. Cool. Doesn't feel super heavy, but that'll be a pretty one. I had to dig down a ways before I was sure this is actually a target. But there's something there, so let's get into it. Oh, I'm getting tired. I don't have knee pads. Oh, my knees are so... Okay, every lot now. Interesting. All right, it's moved. Yep. Yep. In hand. Yes, it's another specimen. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Yes! This one's kind of a true specimen. Check that out. That's a piece of gold lace quartz. That's gonna look really nice all cleaned up, I think. Let's find some more. Well, I was being thorough like you should do. Checking the pile, and I checked in the hole again. And there's a pretty good sized target still there. So now I'm pretty interested. Let's see what this other target in the hole is. This first one was gold. Okay. Right there, somewhere. Right
So,
there.
hold
Figure. Got it out. Do I see anything? No. Oh, there we go. Really? A nail head? That is crazy. Right next to that, literally in the same hole as that piece of gold. That goes to show you got to take every target, every single thing. Yep. Don't leave anything in the hole. So if I would have dug that nail head first and walked away, I would have left a nice specimen. You know, it's kind of funny because 20 minutes ago I was having a pretty lame day, and then all of a sudden quarter ounce shows up and the day's pretty nice. So I think that just goes to show you really don't know what the day is going to hold for you. I probably still have about another hour or so detecting before I want to start thinking about getting out of here. So plenty more to find. We'll see what else turns up. It's a cool looking piece of float. Crystally. All right, it's the end of the day. We're headed out of here. Steve ended up with 2 pieces. I ended up with the, 5? And then poor Israel didn't get any gold today. So he's getting some freebie gold out of our split. Because we do an even split, we'll trade pieces around to make sure everybody walks out of here with the same amount of gold each day. Because it seems to be working better for us. Ever since we started doing that, we have started finding more gold. So we're gonna keep on doing it. Now the walk back to the truck. I'll check in probably at the house or something.
Okay guys, we're back home and let's get this gold weight up. We're gonna start with the smallest piece right here. I found this one. Nothing much to write home about, but 0.1. It's like 10 bucks. All right, we'll go with the next biggest piece. 0.5 gram. Followed by this one. This one's pretty rough. It really is. 0.9. So all the little bits together comes out to 1.52 grams. This is the piece Steve found. 1.28. Now into the 3 pieces that I ended up with. This is pretty good looking. A lot of character going on in there. Comes out at 3.14. This is the one that was essentially just sitting on the surface. Now this is the next piece. Look at that beauty. We could hardly see that when we started, but a couple days in the acid, a little bit of toothbrush action. I ended up hanging it in the acid, so the water level was right about here, or the acid level. So the top came out real nice. And there's the rest of it. All together, I'm guessing about half of the weight, maybe 2/3 is probably still conglomerate on there. So somewhere in the range of 4 to 6 grams of gold is my guess. She's a beauty though. And then this one, the true specimen, and some nice white quartz. All together, that one, 3.5. I'm guessing probably maybe 1.5 grams of gold, 2 grams, somewhere in that range. So piling it all on together. .48 plus this bad boy, somewhere around 21. So I'd guess maybe about 12 grams of gold. All right, take those 2 pieces off and drops it down to about 6.
A slow day that ended up being pretty productive. Not too bad. So if you guys want a chance to win some of the gold we're finding on this channel, make sure you get on the Patreon below, 530 Gold Mining. Sign up for the Nugget tier. I give some of this gold away every month. You can get a chance to win it yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel this week, ladies and gentlemen. I got a couple videos lined up here, so I'll be posting a little bit more regularly for the next few weeks, at least until the winter pushes us out of the mountains. So until then, stay tuned. Appreciate you.